Hi everyone, this is Dr. Nitin Chhoda with Ignition Time and I hope you're doing well. I have 4 important updates for our community today, but first of all, before I get into the updates, thank you so much for watching. My name is Dr. Nitin Chhoda. If you don't know anything about me, please check out my video. You'll learn more about who I am, what my journey has been like and why you should listen to me. I'm outdoors filming today, backed by popular demand, and I have 4 important updates for you as far as the stimulus negotiations are concerned. Number 1, important comments from House Speaker Nancy Pelosi. Number 2, important comments from an Arkansas governor about what's going on with politics today. Number 3, some important words from President Barack Obama about what should be happening in the country. And number 4, comments from Klain, who's Joe Biden's chief of staff. So let's jump right into it. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi sent out a letter, and I'm actually going to show you the letter on your screen right now. And in the letter, House Speaker Pelosi writes, "Dear Democratic colleague, congratulations on your victory. Thank you for contributing to the success of a Biden-Harris mandate. As we welcome our new members, we do so during the lame duck session where it is imperative that we provide relief to the American people whose lives and livelihoods are suffering during this accelerating pandemic. And we do so as we prepare for a transition to a new administration and a jobs agenda." All of this occurs during a crucial runoff election in Georgia. I have mentioned this earlier for our viewers and subscribers. The Georgia Senate runoff races will decide control of the Senate. Right now, we have 50 Republican senators in the Senate and we have 48 Democratic senators. It's going to be raining money. It's going to be raining money in Georgia. Well over $200 million are going to be spent to win the Senate runoff races in Georgia. So let's get back to Speaker Pelosi's letter. There is a great deal at stake in the next 2 months. The differences between the Democrats and the Republicans are great, especially in how we respect the health and well-being of America's working families. In this fight, we must work as a team. As you've heard me say repeatedly, our diversity is our strength, our unity is our power. In that spirit, I want to share some thoughts on advocacy. We advocate because we believe we can convince others of our point of view. If we advocate to unify, we can prevail. Our caucus draws strength from the ongoing conversations that we continuously have to build consensus and ensure that the legislation we put forward is respectful of the thinking and values of all members. I look forward to our continuing this productive dialogue. Let us all be advocates for unity in the Democratic Party, where our values are opportunity and community. From the start, our founders gave us their guidance, E pluribus unum, from many, one. Each day our pledge to the flag is for liberty and justice for all. President-elect Biden's message and mandate as a unifier have given the American people hope. May God bless him, and as he always says, may God bless our troops. Thank you for your leadership. So that was from House Speaker Pelosi, clearly pushing for more stimulus. Biden is speaking as we speak right now, and I'll be giving you comments from Biden as well, so you can expect to hear that from us. Now, here are some important comments from the governor of Arkansas, who apparently was encouraged by the fact that President Trump said he won the election, and then the president continues his comments about the election, the questionable nature of the election in the view of the president. But the Arkansas governor did say something that was interesting, basically encouraging the president and the administration, if you will, to shift and to pivot to the Biden administration. You can hear it straight from the Arkansas governor for yourself. Let's roll the tape and listen to the Arkansas governor about what should be President Trump's approach going forward. Let's watch.
To allow Joe Biden at least a provisional transition for the sake of national security and continuity of government. But Arkansas Governor Asa Hutchinson going even farther than that. Listen to what he said yesterday.
I expect Joe Biden to be the next president of the United States. It was good, actually, to see President Trump tweet out that he won. I think that's a start of an acknowledgement. And it is very important that Joe Biden have access to the intelligence briefings to make sure that he is prepared during times of transition.
Now, just to put a button on that, Asa Hutchinson saying that the president tweeted out that Joe Biden won. But again, the president spent most of yesterday saying, no, he didn't.
Now, former President Barack Obama was also interviewed, and he appeared on 60 Minutes. And here's what former President Barack Obama had to say about this situation, this stalemate, if you will, that exists right now between the administration and between the Biden team. Let's roll the tape and watch what former President Barack Obama had to say.
Former President Barack Obama, though, adding his voice to the chorus last night. Listen here.
Well, a president is a public servant. They are temporary occupants of the office by design. And when your time is up, then it is your job to put the country first and think beyond your own ego and your own interests and your own disappointments.
And the National Security Advisor, Robert O'Brien, saying today that if it is Joe Biden who is going to become the president, then the National Security Council will participate in a professional transition of power, though O'Brien did add the caveat that people here at the White House right now would rather it be another 4 years of President Trump. It looks like we've still got a few weeks of this to go, Dana, because the Trump campaign, I was talking to them this morning, they sort of see the deadline here as being December 14th when the electors vote on who the next president will be. So,
And here's an interesting thing. Ron Klain, who's Joe Biden's chief of staff, actually chimed in on the stimulus talks, and he said, and I quote, "We need action during the lame duck. There are a lot of things that are going to have to wait until Joe Biden is president. This is not one of them." In other words, the chief of staff for Joe Biden, who's speaking on behalf of Joe Biden, basically said, we need to have stimulus right now. Let's roll the tape and see what Ron Klain had to say.
You've heard Dr. Ostrom. Every expert has said, if we might have to have a temporary shutdown, but we can't do it if you're not going to basically pay these people not to open their businesses. Can't do that without Congress agreeing to something. How urgently do you think House Democrats, Senate Republicans, they're at loggerheads? Do you take what you can get now, or do you support Speaker Pelosi holding out?
Well, the president-elect had a conversation with Speaker Pelosi and Leader Schumer on Friday, and they talked about the need to get urgent action. I mean, we need action during the lame duck. There's a lot of things that are going to have to wait until Joe Biden is president, but this is not one of them. Getting help to people, getting help to state and local governments. I mean, it's not, we need urgent help to individuals, but we're going to see layoffs of police, of firefighters, of teachers in the next month in a lot of states and localities unless these local governments get the aid they need. I know that Speaker Pelosi's committed to that. I know Leader Schumer's committed to that. This shouldn't be partisan. By the way, these layoffs are coming not just in so-called blue states, but red states also. This is a national crisis. It needs bipartisan national action now.
Has the president-elect spoken with Senate Republican leader Mitch McConnell yet about this issue or any issue?
He has not spoken with Senator McConnell about anything yet. We're hoping that Senator McConnell will accept the reality that is just the reality. Joe Biden won this election. Kamala Harris won this election. And I think it's time for leaders in both parties to get to business of this transition, to get to business of working together to start to plan out a legislative agenda for next year.
You said it's urgent for Congress to act in the lame duck. And are we to read in between the lines that you're telling Speaker Pelosi, look, don't stick to your guns completely, compromise where you have to? Is that the message that you wanted her to hear?
What I want, Speaker Pelosi has done a magnificent job of handling this. What I want her to hear is that we have her back in handling this, but we have the backs of the American people. Speaker Pelosi, by the way, was in long negotiations with Secretary Mnuchin to try to find that compromise. I mean, Chuck, it's not that she hasn't been at the table. She's been at the table. We just now see the current administration has walked away from the table. So our message to Speaker Pelosi is keep doing what you're doing. To the Republicans, let's get this done. I mean, this could be a first example of bipartisan action post the election. Last thing I'll say, Chuck, is I think the American people sent a pretty strong signal on Tuesday, on the Tuesday of Election Day, which was that they wanted to see, a couple Tuesdays ago now, they wanted to see the people in Washington work together to make progress. That's the message I think that came out of that election. They want to see action. Getting COVID aid out there is at the top of that list of action they want to see.
Thank you so much for watching, everybody. My name is Dr. Nitin Chhoda with Ignition Time. I really appreciate you watching. If you learned something new from this video, please consider clicking the like button. Please subscribe. Please enable notifications. We release videos at 2 p.m. East Coast time. That's 2 p.m. East Coast time. Please get your cell phone out. Send a text message with the word ignition or with the word time to 70,000. That's 70000. You'll get added to SMS alerts list going forward. You can also get on our email list. Simply go to ignitiontime.com/alerts. That's ignitiontime.com/alerts. And then you you'll get added to our email list. Now, sometimes YouTube does not always send out notifications on time. So simply go to youtube.com/ignition time. That's youtube.com/ignition time, and just go ahead and bookmark our channel. You'll then be able to watch our videos at any point in time. You'll be able to watch the videos at your convenience. I would really appreciate it if you do that. You can follow us on Instagram. Our Instagram handle is ignition_time. That's ignition_time. So please make sure to follow us on Instagram. You can also follow us if you like on Twitter. Our Twitter handle is also ignition_time. That's ignition_time. So follow us on Twitter. Now keep in mind that if you learn something new from this video, all I ask from you is you please click the like button, please subscribe, please enable notifications. That would really, really mean a lot to me and my team. The name of our channel is Ignition Time. So please ignite that like button, ignite that subscribe button. That would be greatly appreciated. Also, please share this video with friends and family. That would mean a lot to us as well. And as always, please comment below and participate in our growing community. Our community is growing very rapidly. You will find the links to all of our resources in the description section below. Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next episode of Ignition Time. Take care. Bye.